Motherhood requires a tremendous amount of strength, both physical and emotional.
Emotional especially.
Yeah, we should be proud of what our bodies have accomplished and the strength that we have gained through our motherhood. Like, after gaining 80 pounds with each child of mine, I could not believe how quickly my body changed when I wanted to change it. Yes, it took 9 months to gain all that 80 pounds, but it took me 5 months to get it off of me because I really wanted it off. But I was astonished, like I was legit like amazed about what my body could do in that short period of time.
So do you ever envy those so-called hashtag couples goals?
Well, when you first fall in love with someone, you get butterflies every time you see them.
You lust them.
You're infatuated with them.
You want to be with them all the time, like best friends.
Do you want that to last forever?
Together, let's discover what it takes to say a massive yes to all the above through our topical discussions, our world-renowned guests that will help guide the way to a happier, sexier, and fun-loving relationship.
We're not doctors or therapists. We are just two normal individuals who have had many ups and downs in our 23-year relationship.
And counting.
We've amassed our own wisdom over the years, but we're still learning, just like you.
Nina and I believe you can have it all and still live your best lives, as long as you're willingly and consistently discover each other in new ways. And that right there is what the show is all about.
We're Nina.
And Roger.
And this is
The Hannah Real Show. Yeah, baby. Wow. What a beautiful day today has been. Actually, most of the week has been nice. We've been needing this weather. Beautiful flowers, beautiful people wearing much less clothes than they were a few months ago.
Why are you like melting while you're talking?
I don't know.
Is it because of the less clothing options that people have these days?
Well, maybe it's just hot. I'm melting that way.
Yeah, baby, you're hot. You're hot.
I love spring. I love summer. Fall's great too. Winter can go F itself. Not a big fan.
That's beautiful. It's been great. People are in a better mood when it's sunny out, when it's beautiful out. So it's just, Mother Nature.
Yes. Speaking of Mother Nature, we are talking about something today that is very near and dear to my heart. Actually, everyone's hearts.
What's that?
Mothers. Mother's Day just passed. And, it's one thing that deserves the most celebration. Because, to be honest, you guys make all the people.
You do.
You make all the people. Every person in here was made by a mother.
It's the most important job on earth. 100%. But today we're not just going to talk about Mother's Day. We are specifically going to discuss how mothers can be hot too, even after having babies.
Absolutely. But mothers get so much slack because, you're a mom. You shouldn't be dressed like that, or you shouldn't act like that, or you shouldn't wear your hair like that. And it's like, why? Just because you popped out a baby, you got to stop living and enjoying yourself and enjoying the way you, especially the ones that work hard, like you do in terms of working out and making yourself look great. Why not enjoy it? Why not flaunt it? Why not,
why does that
show
change?
it to the world?
You just brought up a really good point. Why does that change? Why do women love and embrace themselves so much until they find someone, and they find that someone, and they get married, and then they have babies, and then they become this, like, I don't know, it's just like, we get scared of doing anything because, I'm a mom, I can't. There's a guilt trip, there's a worry, there's scarcity, just because you're a mom, that doesn't mean your world ends. That doesn't mean you're going to stop taking care of yourself, loving yourself.
And it doesn't mean that your kids are going to stop respecting you because you're being yourself.
Right?
You know what I mean? People sit there and say, what do your kids think about you walking around in a bikini? God damn it, I'm on a beach. What do you want me to wear? A 3-piece suit?
You know what? It's definitely a day to reflect on all the sacrifices we mothers go through, So, but Mother's Day can also be a reminder of like physical changes that do come with the motherhood. Many of us women struggle with body image loss after giving birth. The truth is, our body changes. Our body goes through a lot during pregnancy and childbirth.
Literally growing a person in you.
Absolutely, absolutely. We know what we gain weight. Some of us, unfortunately, get a lot of stretch marks. Our skin stretches. Our body just everything changes. Our teeth get yellow.
I call stretch marks battle wounds, baby.
However, but it is important to accept that and remember that these changes are natural and that they do not define us as women or as mother. Absolutely not. In fact, there are many ways in which mothers can be hot too after having babies. And I talk about this constantly on all my socials. And I'm going to go through a few examples with you guys of how you can be hot. But first, I'm going to do a shameless plug on here because...
It's not a shameless plug. It's actually something that's going to help.
It's going to help because it is true. In about a couple of weeks, actually, to be exact, on May 22nd, you guys should mark this down on your calendar, until June 5th, that's a 14-day of 1 hour workout a day that I'm going to be doing live on IG. I've been asked many, many, many times over the years to train you, to help you lose weight. I've been helping. I've been trying to help as much as I can, but I'm not a trainer. But I'm going to show you how I do it, how I've lost weight in a very short period of time, how I've gained muscle, how I've got a bikini body. Yes.
It also motivate not just mothers, anybody. I mean, you're anybody who wants to look good for summer, that there's going to be a 1 hour workout a day and you're going to do that 1 hour workout a day.
This is going to be...
It's accountability, baby.
Are you ready? It's 2 weeks, 14 days, May 22nd to June 5th, live workouts on Instagram. And it's going to be a private Instagram group. We can have meal plan guidance, grocery list, recipes. The best part is there will be a cash prizes at the end of the challenge, and whoever it's got the best result, whoever's lost the most amount of weight, whoever's the most body bikini ready for the summer will win the prizes. Yeah. So. Guys,
we'll figure out a right way to give the prize away. Yeah, but go ahead.
It's going to be a high intensity cardio, full body with ab workouts. Stay tuned. All the details are going to be coming to your way in the next week or so. I'm going to post all of this on my personal IG, Nina Kako IG. So check it out there, and let's get you a bikini
and ladies
body ready.
She's been putting in a hell of a lot of work on this program, making sure that it's going to be something good and that hopefully you're going to get the results that you want and deserve.
They have to get the results if they're going to follow through with what I'm going to be sharing with them.
Yes, exactly. It's one of those things. It's, you can take the best programs in the world, but if you don't follow through with any of them, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to know what to do, but you're not going to be able to do.
For sure.
Yeah. So now you're forcing them to do the do.
So here are a few examples of how mothers can be hot too after having babies. Okay. It's not all about, the look. It's more than just a look. I want to say number one would be confidence.
Ooh, absolutely.
Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
I mean, there is nothing more attractive than a confident woman. I'm a woman, and I think that is the most important part of a woman being sexy and hot is her confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. And I see it all the time with women that, the way they dress, the way they carry themselves and the way they talk. I mean, you could be the hottest woman in the world, but if you have no confidence, it shows and you can feel it. And your vibe, your energy is totally different. And then there's other girls out there that are just, what's that word? Oozing. There you go. Oozing with confidence. And it brings a smile to my face. I sit there and I look at them. I'm like, look at this tough mama or tough. I was going to use other words, but I'm not going to.
Well, as mothers, we have been through a lot and we have come out of the other side. We have the confidence that comes with experience, and we should embrace that. I say this all the time. Moms, do not hide behind whatever it is that you hide behind. Show your confidence. Show who you are. You have had these babies. There's nothing more beautiful than that. Embrace it.
Yeah.
Embrace it. Be confident, ladies.
And you know what? We see it on TikTok all the time where somebody in the same breath will say that, oh my God, Nina, I love you. I love your energy. I love the way you are. You're beautiful. You're confident. You're this or that. And in the same breath, they'll sit there and say, well, how can you dress like that? How can you be like that? And I'm like, you clearly want to be like that, but you just don't have it in you to get there. You just don't have that confidence, or you don't have that I don't know, just vibe.
I think the number one thing women envy of other women is their confidence. And I see it all the time. And I used to say, oh, women are jealous. No, it's just they're lacking confidence. And I have so much empathy for them because now in my 40s, I look at the situation differently. I used to look at women that would turn the other woman down in a negative way. I would judge them. Now I look at them and I said, I feel empathy for her because she needs a little boost of confidence to get her going, because every woman has this in us, all of us, especially mothers that have babies.
And you know where it stems from? Like, honestly, we have a daughter. I was actually sitting with a client the other day, and she had a young daughter, which is much younger than my daughter. She's probably about 8 or 10. And she was having problems in school. She was being bullied. She was having all these issues. And I remember my daughter having all those issues all the time. Women or girls can be cruel. And they especially if you're pretty as a young girl.
To each other, you mean?
Yes, to each other, yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Women are not cruel, but girls and women young age, they could be cruel to each other. Absolutely.
But it affects their confidence growing older. Especially a pretty girl will get, beat down or torn down in terms of,
absolutely.
Because, she's got pretty eyes, or because she's got this, she's got, you know what I mean? And that will grow with them the rest of their lives, because it started at a young age. They've been torn down. And then, you get older, you become a mom, and that mindset is still there.
Absolutely.
I know I saw it with my son a little bit. Like, young boys can be cruel, but they're not as much.
I see more of it with girls.
Yeah, they're not as much like body shaming cruel or anything like that. They'll call you an idiot or, that kind of stuff.
But also with the boys, I find it comes and goes pretty fast, whatever the issue is. With the girls, it lingers a lot longer. That goes to show you how men and women are so much different.
Yeah.
Women got a little bit more of a drama when it comes to these things than boys do.
And even when boys like girls, what do? They pull their hair, they tease them, they do this, they do that. So you girls get put through all kinds of stuff, like mental stuff, like torn down mentally your whole lives.
Yes.
Until you grow into adults, you become moms, and then your mindset is already there.
It's true. So confidence is extremely important, ladies. Have it, embrace it, show it, teach it to your kids, teach it to anyone that you see, because honestly, it's one of the main things in women that everyone, not just women, that other like men and women find it very attractive. Confidence is the key, ladies. And number 2, we got strength. Motherhood requires a tremendous amount of strength, both physical and emotional.
Emotional especially.
Yeah, we should be proud of what our bodies have accomplished and the strength that we have gained through our motherhood. Like, after gaining 80 pounds with each child of mine, I could not believe how quickly my body changed when I wanted to change it. Yes, it took 9 months to gain all that 80 pounds, but it took me 5 months to get it off of me because I really wanted it off. But I was astonished, I was legit amazed about what my body could do in that short period of time.
Yeah, or what you can do to your body.
Well, yeah. It's all in the mindset.
You could have sat on the couch and your body wouldn't have bounced back that far.
Well, yeah, exactly, 100%.
You were up in the morning, 5 a.m., before the babies were up, before I was up, before everybody was up. It was rare that I had to get up with the babies. You were already home from your gym.
I had a goal, baby, and I had to meet. But yeah, be confident enough to know that you had beautiful babies and you're strong mentally, physically, and emotionally.
And if you want it, you'll find the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's nothing us mothers can do. We give birth to human beings. I cold-heartedly believe that there's nothing a human being can do, so let alone a mother. We're strong, dude. I can lift a fucking car and throw it over my head if I have to protect my children.
All right.
Because I'm a mother.
You're not going to do that?
You, I don't know. I'll throw you in the sidelines. But truth, right?
Possibly. I've heard that my whole life, that, a mother's will and power would be able to lift the car off of their baby if they need to. But, not that I want to see it, because I don't want to see any babies under no cars. But
do you actually want to see how could that happen?
Yeah.
Let's try it. I can lift up the truck.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Which kid should we put under the truck?
I got muscles. So you'll be underneath.
Oh, me? Well, it's not the same. You said kid, man. All right.
Well, just in case I drop the car.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So what else you got, baby?
I got number 3 is I got self-care. Taking care of ourselves is extremely important, both for our own well-being and our families. Like I say it all the time. I wake up super early. I work out. I eat healthy. I take care of myself because I want to be here for a long haul. I want to see my children grow. I want them to get, to have babies, I want to have great grandbabies. I want to be able to live as long as I can.
Yeah.
And that is by having self-care, whether that is, whatever you prioritize, it could be that. For me, it's me time. I wake up super early. I have my own time. I clear my head. I go in the nature. I do things that I love. That's self-care. Some women can define that as going to a spa once a week, getting manicure, pedicure, getting massages, getting their hair done, getting Botox. It's any way you want to define it.
Yeah.
As long as you feel like you're taking care of it.
I define self-care as something totally different, but that's all right. We'll stay with the mother thing, right?
No, you can throw it in.
It's all good. What do you got for number 4?
No, we should prioritize our self-care time and make it happen for us because, you feel good, you look good, you do good.
Yeah.
Whether it's exercise, a spa, like I said, whatever it is, just take that time for yourself.
Well, I saw
make it a daily.
I saw somebody's post, a beautiful girl, today on Instagram, and she was saying, I miss my body. And the picture she had up, I don't know if it was an old picture or a new picture. I'm like, what do you miss? Like, it looks great. But, it's one of those things. People always are going to tear themselves down, right? So they're going to, you might look great, but you want to lose another 10 pounds or whatever. That there is something you want to do for yourself. It's not for other people because, like I said, they look great already. But you want to do that for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, it brings a bigger smile to your face. If more of a goal achievement, more, you feel a little bit more confident. Like I always said, I would love to go back to my original weight, but I really don't think that 8 pounds, 4 ounces is going to be realistic.
You're full of shit. I love you. But it is that. It's definitely that. Like, you gotta love yourself. Like, I talk about this a lot also on TikTok or on live. I don't talk down to myself that often. I remember there was a short period of my life that I did, but I don't. I try to catch myself as quick as I can. Stop talking negative shit to yourself because honestly, that will affect you. That will affect your self-image. It will affect your body. It will affect your mental health. It will affect all of it.
Well, I always say the worst person you can talk to is yourself.
You're
going to be the
worst critic.
Yeah, you're going to be so cruel to yourself, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So you got to change that talk.
So last but not least is your style. It's your sense. It's who you are. Just because we are mothers, that doesn't mean we have to sacrifice our style. It doesn't mean that you have to dress up like an old woman, cover yourself from head to toe. It doesn't mean, there's plenty of fashion options that are both comfortable and stylish. Yeah. And we should embrace our own personal style and wear what makes us feel comfortable in our own skin. I get backlashed on social media all the time in the way I dress.
We put a video today where you were outside tanning in your bikini. I was coming in from work And you weren't just tanning, you were doing some yard work and you were doing some work on the computer, but you were getting a tan on at the same time because it was a beautiful day. And I messaged you, I said, I'm coming home and I'm starving. And you got up and you warmed up some food that was already made, but you were still in your bikini. And I videotaped that and I made a little...
I was trying to go outside and continue sunbathing.
Yeah, we ate outside. You got me to take off my shirt and stand out there in my suit pants. But I posted that little thing on TikTok and, there was a lot of love, which a lot of women love you because of who you are, which is great. But there was a few comments in there like, oh, how can you dress like that in the kitchen? Disgusting. And how do you do... I'm like, she was inside for a minute and a half while you were warming up the food.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to explain to anybody.
No, I know, but it baffles me and it kind of hurts me a little bit inside saying like, what, who are you to say what you're supposed to dress like? Who are you to say that you shouldn't look like that? Just because you don't want to look like that doesn't mean that everybody else has to follow. So
to add to that, ladies, I am urging you to be who you are and dress the way you are, because if you're not comfortable in how you dress and in your own clothes, dude, you're not going to be comfortable talking to even people. So don't do it for others. Don't do it for your culture. Don't do it for your religion. Don't do it for anything. Do it for you. Yeah. You, how you want to dress. If you want to dress covered from head to toe, that's your prerogative. That's your own decision. That makes you feel better,
do it.
Do it. If you want to be in a bikini all goddamn day, do it. It's your own personal style. I like to dress the way I like it is the less clothes, the better. I hate winter. I hate lots of clothes. I've always been this kid. I've always been my entire life since I was a little girl. I've hated too much clothes. So that's me. I'm going to dress the way I'm going to dress. And I'm going to continue to do it, whether people like it or not, because that's who I am.
And it's not like you look at other women that dress from head to toe and you're like, oh, why are you wearing that? Why are you dressed like that?
I embrace their choice.
Do what you want to do.
As long as that's their choice and not someone else's choice put on them. That's what, I talk about it all the time. Women need to be stronger than they've been in centuries, because enough is enough. We're a human being. We're our own person. We can decide what we want to dress. Like a lot of comments that you get. How do you let your wife dress like that? Could you just fuck off and stop saying let? No one lets no one. No one controls me. I made the choice of my life.
I'm my best an advisor. That's all.
You're my like right hand stylist. You're like, oh, wear this, wear the crop top, wear that, wear this. Listen, this is how I am. Doesn't matter. So celebrate yourself on Mother's Day or every day as a woman. You could be hot too, whether you have children, you don't have children. Embrace all of it. Your body, your strength, your confidence, and your personal style. Let it be known that you are who you are because you want to be who you are.
Absolutely.
Don't let anyone dictate you and your choices.
Yeah. Put a smile on your face. Be happy. If that means that you have to do all that self-care that Nina's talking about, do it a couple times a day. Just if it brings a smile to your face.
It's going to bring a smile to the entire family.
Sorry. The self-care I was talking about, not the self-care you were talking about. The self-care that I do. Try and do that a couple times a day. That will bring a smile to your face. It's just kind of like, it's just kind of like release. 1, 2, 3, release. But be careful, ladies. Some of those machines you guys use can develop a stutter.
Before we end this episode, I'm going to plug this in again. Again. This is extremely important. I want you to know, May 22nd to June 5th, I have come up with a workout plan to help you get a bikini body ready in 2 weeks. Like I have done it many, many, many times. I train myself to work really hard 2 weeks before I go away, and I got my body to where I want it to be. So after years of you asking me to help you how to do this, I am putting this together. Come and join me. The information is going to be all on my Instagram, private Instagram account for the next week for you to see. Sign up, come and join me, and let's be proud of the amazing women that we are and the beautiful mothers for our children. And take care of ourselves.
Wait to see so many more confident mommies out there. Let's get the phone. So I guess that's it. Look out for her bikini body fitness program.
14-day, baby.
Coming out soon. And everything else is just butter, baby.
That's right, baby. We wish you what we have.
Yeah, baby.
If you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, please hit subscribe and give us a 5-star rating on whichever platform you're tuning in from.
It means the world to us to have your support on our show in this little mini way.
You can also stalk us on Instagram at Head Over Heels Show for more juicy stuff.
If you have any questions, send them via email at us@hohshow.com or DM us on socials.
Thank you for having us between your ears. And as always, we wish you what we have.